Hi, this is Jody from Poppywinkle, and today I'm going to do a flip through of this signature. I did it using a sunflower printable that I'll have a link for in the description. So this thing turned out pretty cool. I used this part of the printable, this page, and I like to use printables that way, just cut them up and make things out of them. So I made this little envelope. And you'll see all sorts of decorations, especially with this one throughout. So yeah, this has a little envelope, and then I took this printable and I put it on cardstock, and I cut some circles out of this part down here, and I just put it through with a brad, and then I put some Scotch tape over there so it doesn't interfere with the thing going in and out. But anyway, this in combination with this one, and I covered up the brad over there with that and Scotch tape. But anyway, it makes a nice little tuck spot. So that holds on to that real well. This down here, I made a master board, and I'm gonna just stop here for a moment and show you how I made two master boards and show you the ones I used. So here's one kind of master board I'm going to use throughout the project. Super easy to make. I took a manila file folder and just cut it into 8.5 by 11 because that's what fits through my printer. Glued down two old book pages, which were nice and yellowy, and then I printed this printable on top of it. So just like that, I have something interesting to cut up into tags and pockets and journaling cards, belly bands. You can do so much with it. Here's another one. I used an old piece of ledger paper that had it, had the ledger on both sides so you can see it peeking through here. And then I cut up this page that comes with the printable, and I cut up this page that comes with the printable. And first thing I did was I got an old receipt from my grandfather. It was in his papers, and I just kind of ripped up some pieces of it and glued that down on top of the ledger paper. And I think that was the only weird thing. I think the rest, other than some stickers and some other little things I had, I think the rest came right from the printable. And so I put down the pieces. Oh, that wasn't with the printable, and these weren't. But I put down the pieces and then kind of decorated around with little things I had. And so that's going to be fun to cut up and make some stuff with. Okay, so I cut this out of one of the master boards, and I just kind of cut around the flowers. And then this is a little matchbook notebook. They're fun to make. Oh, and this was cool. I sewed without thread along this whole area, so you can just rip these pages out and either use them to decorate or use them to make little notes. So it's all perforated now. So that's kind of fun. And the cover of that is from this printable. I did a sheet of sunflower ephemera. So that's this one here. And then you'll see all these other little pieces throughout the video. So that's that page. Then this page, this is another part of one of the master boards. I just put it on a piece of cardstock I had. And this is the same cardstock, and I used some of the cutouts. Here is a nice envelope, and I used the printable on that, one of the ones I already showed you, with some note paper in there. Here is a printable. That's that page, or half of it anyway. Here is a journaling card from this one. That's a page of journaling cards. And a pocket. This I printed on vellum. This is on cardstock, and this one was on cardstock. Here is part of a masterboard, these two. I like to have little pockets for little short things that would get lost otherwise. This is from the ephemera, and I made another little notebook. This one isn't a matchbook, but it has a little charm on there. And then here's some from the ephemera page. This is another part of the printable. That's this page. And another journaling card. Here's a little little photograph from forever ago. And that's more masterboard cut up. This is this page, which also comes with the kit. And this is this page. Another pocket. Oh, and here, this was part of the ephemera page, but I printed it at, instead of 100%, I printed it at, I think it was 165%. And so then I used that to cover this blank page, and then I put a pocket under it. So it looks like a whole page right there. This one has a couple pages of writing paper, and then this is part of the printable. That's this page. And this is this page. And I just love these butterflies going through it. That just makes my heart sing. I don't know why. But anyway, here I used the striped paper again. And here's a little folio. I have a free printable for this. I'll link to that too. And I made this folio using one of the pages. Before I sell this journal, I'm going to fill this up with stickers and tabs and things for people to decorate. And a belly band. And this, I already showed you this one. Here's another little booklet. That ephemera makes really cute little booklet pages. And oh, here's the fussy cut page, and I really enjoyed using this. This is a part of the cutout, and so you can put it on any page, and it kind of echoes what I did here, which is on the printable. Oh, and these, in my last video, I showed how to wax these, and oh my goodness, they just look and feel so nice when they're waxed. And then we have this, another booklet made from the printable. I put that on cardstock. Another photograph. This was another one of the ephemera pieces that I made bigger. And turned that into a tab. And what else? More ephemera. That's from a masterboard. That's from one of the journaling pages. This is a board. I just put it on some heavy cardstock, and I printed it on cardstock from the printable. And so if you're trying to write on a page and it's too bumpy underneath from all the goodies, that helps you to write. So it's a nice flat surface. And then another printable. And then here I did a library card envelope and pocket. That's it, a library pocket. And I used this and then the other yellow matching one. So that's all the printables. There's 12 pages and there's some ideas of what you can do with them. The reason I decorate like this before I make my journal is because I like to sew on these pages, and I find it so much easier to just take a page and take it over to the sewing machine and sew it, instead of trying to sew it when it's all together bound into a journal. And I never really know what I'm going to sew until I kind of go along and look at it and decide where I want things. So to me, it's a whole process. And for some reason, making it into a book is the last part of the process. But anyway, that's my beginnings of my new sunflower journal, and the printable will be listed in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.